there, and welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport 4. Today we're continuing on Let's Play. This is episode 221. In today's episode we are taking a look at the Hemi Speedway event. For that we need a car equipped with Hemi, kind of. And for that we are heading to our old friends at Plymouth for the 1968 Plymouth Barracuda Formula S.
I thought you said it didn't have a Hemi.
I've got no idea if this has got a Hemi or not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the hemispherical heads. Combustion chambers. I keep saying the wrong word.
You're just...
Right, basically, the top of the
please,
head
no. I can swap a CUDA engine into it. Do you know what I'm tempted to do after the shit show that was last time? Yeah. I'm just going to put a gearbox in it, and I'm just going to shove it full of power, and I'm going to see what happens.
Oh, what?
Literally cannot see a way that could fail.
It's very slowly gaining PI now. At 565 horsepower. Oh wow. The chassis is not strong.
Oh no.
I'm going to upgrade the suspension. And the roll bars.
Boring.
That's a good idea.
What class is this? Or like the event?
C-class.
Good.
Oh no, it's got 195 tyres on it from standard.
Ah, gotta love crossplays.
Haha, I'm in danger. What's the worst way this can end? No, we didn't use this before. We've last used this in Forza 2. I think.
We have used this before.
Hemi Speedway event. Go all out in the Speedway event featuring muscle cars with the famous Hemi V8 engine. The Brickyard Speedway is first. We used a CUDA. Let me just triple check. No Barracuda in this LP so far. There's been an CUDA, but not a Barracuda. Yes, you are in danger. I know.
That'll be fine.
565 horsepower through 205 tyres.
Oh wow, talk about oversized.
I haven't fallen out yet. Yeah, me and you, Scotian, can't really fall out considering neither of us particularly give a fuck. So, I don't fall out with anyone, people fall out with me. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's do this. There is a Challenger. It's basically all just Chargers and stuff. Oh, what? I could have showed up in a Coronet? Damn. Does this have a Hemi? Someone find out if this has a Hemi.
What is it? The Plymouth Super 6, did you say?
Plymouth Barracuda Formula S.
Formula S.
Past the Coronet. Past the Dart Superstock.
How's it feeling?
It's doing 160.
Oh
It
shit.
featured the Commando V8.
Commando V8, fuck yeah. Alright, I'm into it.
What? Does that mean it goes everywhere without a fucking song? What?
I can tell you what this is like to drive.
What?
It basically slides through every corner.
I am not surprised.
Indianapolis
Really?
is literally getting taught as a drift track right now. You actually do have to brake for every corner. Because it's not...
Oh god, the Plymouth version of this engine was called the Golden Commando.
Was it a Hemi?
Just trying to find that now. Its predecessor was the Hemi.
It says something on the hood, I don't know what it says.
Go into photo mode.
Okay.
No, it's not a Hemi. It's got The B, because it's a Chrysler B engine as far as I can work it. Wait,
383S, that's what it says on it.
what year is it?
1968.
68. Let me just check I've got the right year. This is important to me.
Anyways, anyone who's watching this can probably see the steering input this car is currently demanding, so...
Yeah. Oh, fun fact, this engine was also used in the Jensen CVA, Interceptor and FF. And the Facel Vega.
Nice.
Yeah.
Another
And
fun
Bristol
fact about this car.
411.
It's not a Hemi, according to Scotian.
No, it's not. It's a wedge engine.
Wedge.
Yeah.
No, it's a Commando. Golden Commando. I should have painted it gold instead of cream. I think this colour is. I've got no idea. Oh my god! It likes to go sideways in ovals, which I don't think is a very efficient way of going around ovals.
God,
I
hustle it.
could be wrong, but I think the fact that I'm having to make steering inputs before a corner is not bueno.
It's the most efficient way to go around an oval with these tyres.
This is what I hear. Apparently, the old NASCARs like to drive on racing. So the Barracuda is a Plymouth Interceptor.
Kind of.
Yeah. Do you know how you know a car's really good?
Hey.
When it changes direction going in a straight line. It's like dealing with a... It's like picking up an old woman in a bar. She's been around the block. She's tough to wrangle, but once you do, it feels rewarding.
Your analogies are truly something.
I do like wanking over grandmas.
I can imagine.
2 old Dodgers without a Hemi in this game. Yeah, there is actually. There's a lot of cars without Hemis in this game. Which makes you wonder why they're eligible for this Hemi Speedway event.
Because the game probably doesn't have a tick box that says Hemi or not Hemi. It would be funny if they did though.
It says, I believe the requirements for this is it needs to be 1970 something and must be Dodge or Plymouth. And that's the way they do it.
Nice.
So you can't show up here in an AMC Javelin, which is a shame. So technically speaking, you might be able to show up to... actually no, too old. I was going to say maybe an Omni would work for this. I really wouldn't recommend doing a Speedway event in an Omni, but...
Oh, I would.
That analogy shows how Ludo lost his virginity. Probably. No, you don't have to pay the old woman in the bar.
But are we genuinely doing this?
We've done it before.
I suppose that's true.
There's not a lot the audience doesn't know about you lot. And they only know what I tell them about me.
Yeah, you're smart because you don't overshare.
Yeah, I don't actually have any secrets either, so...
Whereas I have plenty.
This is car a Hemi, yes or no? I tick the no box.
Yeah, it's not a Hemi, it's a wedge.
It's a wedge. It's a golden... What was it?
Golden Commando.
It's a golden Commando. That just sounds like a commando who pisses himself, but never mind.
383 B block.
Actually, golden Commando sounds like one of your special sex moves.
What do you mean my special?
I mean more Azza.
Oh right, yeah.
It's like a special version of paintball without the paintballs. Yeah.
I thought you were calling paintball a move.
I don't overshare. Scotian, you don't have much to overshare about, I'll be honest. So. You're not like me. There's literally nothing interesting about me, so.
It's weird to think that I've got more interesting things about me than like considering the personalities.
Yeah. Oh, goodness, no. Come on, Bubba Wallace. That didn't really work. It sort of bit me in the final.
Only modern NASCAR driver you know.
Bubba Wallace is a modern NASCAR driver? I thought he was that dude who was like the first black guy to win a race or something.
No, that's Willie T. Ribbs. No, the first NASCAR. I don't think that's. Has there been a black NASCAR driver? Has Bubba Wallace won?
Well, there was one racer who won, but they lied to everyone. And gave him the prize money in the title later. Because they thought the crowd would burn him alive. Oh no, it's Sedona Speedway this time. No Japanese Speedway for the Hemis. I quite like this event poster, I'm not gonna lie. No, Scotian, I'm fairly certain you aren't that interesting. It was like how Racer isn't really that interesting. I mean, Race is interesting in the way that he can tell us stuff about race cars, in the same way that I'm interested in the way that I can entertain you for 221 episodes of Forza Motorsport 4, but, you know, it'll make us that interesting. Also, this is the Barracuda without the curved rear window, which is sad. Oh. I mean, it's bad to launch this thing off the line, but at least I'm not having as much pain as that guy in the Challenger back there. Oh my god! That's not what I was expecting the Coronets to do. Okay. And now the AI is going to do the AI. Yep. Thanks, AI, for being predictable. Thank you for being a friend. So, for those of you who don't know, Sedona Speedway in this game, the AI don't really know how to drive this track. And what you'll probably see over the next few episodes is a few cars rolled over in certain corners. Keep a lookout for the X-Class Speedway event, because that should be a treat. Because what I'm imagining, the last few times I've done the X-Class Speedway event in this game, essentially what happens is it becomes a bit of a race of attrition. So about 6 cars will finish that race, and the rest of them end up on their roofs. Or crashing into people who've previously ended up on their roofs. So, it makes for an interesting gambit, let's put it that way.
We like Sedona.
Is there more Dodges than Plymouths? There's probably more Dodges than Plymouths in this game, so it wouldn't surprise me if there's more Dodges than Plymouths in this race. Get out of my way, Davis.
Doing the Jeep Gran Turismo 6 thing and pull like all the Vipers and then on the SRT.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was when SRT was going through that weird thing where they wanted to be their own brand for about a week.
That was great. The SRT, SRT4.
Well, Ram was its own brand as well, so.
Yeah, but that actually kind of made sense.
Did it though? Can you imagine if Ford turned around and said, "We're just F now"?
We're just effed.
You would remember it.
Or if Chevrolet turned around and said, "We're Silverado now."
Silverado would be a good company name.
That would be a cool company.
What, until you remember that
Ram.
Silverado's a crock of shit.
I'm not saying the car has to.
Have you seen the modern day Silverado?
No,
I think they should try
Have
selling
you
Ram.
seen that radiator grille?
No, and I don't want to.
Oh, it's more
Look
GM
at that
Chevy.
radiator grille.
Is it like a Hoover?
It's
Truth here.
it's the usual American thing where it's mine's bigger, sort of thing.
What, like the fact that the fucking Ford badge on the Raptor is about the size of a small house.
Yeah. Ram is still its own brand, is it? I like how I went in photo mode earlier, but I could have just gone into bonnet cam and looked at the engine. Oh well. This is an 11-lap race. You are very observant, aren't you? This car is trying to kill me. Chevy wants to make Corvette its own brand. What, so they can also release an electric SUV called Chevy? Or Corvette, sorry.
That'd be quite funny, though.
No, it wouldn't surprise me if it happened. I'm amazed there wasn't more outrage over the C8 being mid-engine, I'll be honest. What's this hell kind of newfangled way? This is how those queer Japanese blokes make engines. What the fuck you did?
There was, it's just the people that got mad at it don't know how to use the internet.
I wish more people didn't know how to use the internet.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Like people who moan on forums, I can't believe Honda's killing the manual Accord. And it's like, did you buy one? No. And there you go then.
Sorry, what? People...
Have you never read a Jalopnik article?
No.
They get mad when, like, they kill, like, manual Chevrolet Sonics, and you're like, who the fuck?
Oh yeah, the enthusiast pick.
My favourite was the fucking, whatchamacallit, the article they did the other day. The Mazda CX-5 diesel's been dead for over a year and no one noticed. I bet you any money all the comments that were like, I can't believe the CX-5 diesel's dead. It's like, did you buy one? No, I've got an E46. Well, there you go then.
No, they don't have the 46.
Fucking abysmal.
Oh, people on Jalopnik are too communist to own cars, but still.
Yeah, no, the CX-5 diesel is fucking abysmal.
What's wrong with the CX-5 diesel? Don't you dare diss Mazda diesels. They're like the only people still working on diesel engines, bless them.
The diesel CX-5 only got 2 mpg more than the petrol.
Well, it's cool because you can say you've got a diesel.
You got a diesel Manuel.
Nobody brags about having a diesel though. I bet even in France, where they're all about diesel.
Oh, in America they do.
Do they? I thought.
Yeah, they have a special subsection of people who own Jetta TDIs and talk only TDI.
Oh, right, yeah, that makes sense.
Discussion can tell you all about TDI owners.
I'd rather have a diesel 3 Series than a petrol one, bar the M3.
Well, that's because you have a diesel 3 Series already.
That's technically true.
I mean, diesels in big saloon don't make any sense because, like, most big saloons, like Phaeton diesels, do like pretty much the same fuel economy as petrol Phaetons.
The petrol, diesel BMWs are like a lot better.
I just would rather not own a BMW because they're a crock of shit.
I like them.
They're disgusting vehicles.
This is also true.
With very unreliable engines. Yeah, Mazda diesel probably is better than Subaru. Yes, no, the Mazda 6 diesel is also dead. Cry me a river.
It's alive.
We've got a Mazda 6 diesel. Pretty good.
Yeah, but you know they killed it a year ago.
In America, yeah.
So if you take your car to America, will it be illegal?
Well, not my car, no, because my car's perfectly federally mandated in America. It just needs different marker lights and it'd be good to go.
Oh yeah, I forgot America's got that weird side marker thing.
Yeah, well, they sold the TSX, so my car's basically a TSX. So.
Yeah, those American side marker rules are weird.
You should get TSX real life.
I disagree. While they're still £100.
I just realised that's why the Kia Stinger, that's the one, has that weird strip going down the side.
Yep. And for whatever reason, they don't block it out here.
Which is a shame.
I wonder if you can buy something to block it in this country.
Tape.
Like like a little plastic piece that just sort of slots. Because it'd probably be a good-looking car if it wasn't for that.
It's so distracting, isn't it?
Yeah. Because the thing is, the Stinger's actually quite a good-looking car now that I've had time to look at it more. But
yeah.
How are the Mercedes 300D turbo diesels still alive? Because Mercedes people in the 80s took care of their cars. And Mercedes aren't reliable, but the owners are. And that's the difference. Most cars aren't reliable, the owners are reliable, and that's why the cars are reliable. Is petrol and diesel car exist? No. Fuck him. I mean, at least it isn't the Sonic transformed bot. So.
Nah, that's fun.
Did you know it's Sonic and Transformers in like a game?
It's not Transformers.
That's what he said though. He's like, bro, it's Sonic and Transformed. It's like, yes, I get it. I'm still not interested in Sonic though. I want a Toyota Mirai.
Are you interested in him platonically though?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Your car is superior in being an actual Accord, not an Amero Accord. I guess. I mean, I prefer the American Accord interior. Sorry, the American TSX interior, but oh well. That's only because the TSX had more wood in it, though. I'm a big fan of wood. That's why I have a lot of it.
I don't get wood in cows.
That means somewhere else.
Oh right, yeah. Yeah, I don't get that either, but like a different kind of get.
No, I don't get it. I've just got it. What's wrong with fake wood, anyway?
I just don't like wood in general. I don't want.
It looks good. It looks great. Nice contrast. It's a reminder of when cars were made properly with wood.
Yeah, I don't.
Nails.
I don't want that. I want my car to be lightweight and.
Wood's
Here's
light.
the thing, you've got room for wood. You've got room to remove.
No, but wood's
wood.
pretty light. As a material, wood's quite light.
Yeah, but it'd be even lighter if there was no wood there. That's the thing. I'd say I want.
No, but then at that point, you just don't have any dash components whatsoever.
I know. Well, how amazing would that be? I don't want a dashboard.
You need a dashboard.
What for?
Crash protection.
Oh, I don't care about that. Look, at the end of the day, the dashboard just.
Bruce, is the Toyota Mirai an electric car?
I don't actually know.
There you go. There's your answer, Omar.
It's.
I don't know either. I've not looked into it. It's hydrogen.
It's a hydrogen. Yeah, so
technically it's an electric car. Yeah.
Yes, because electric motors.
But it runs
that's
on.
What people don't realise.
It's electric running hydrogen. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what people don't realise. It's just a battery.
Boost in ethanol is always soft. He actually cut his penis off because it was more aerodynamic.
This is true. I can run my trousers 12% tighter than I could before.
Tied his scrotum behind his ass crack, so
I get way less float attachment.
Yeah.
I think most people, their float attaches around the crotch. With me, it's just like fully sticks on, and I get a nice Venturi effect between
You got
my
like
legs.
the Barbie doll dick.
Yes. And then like I just sort of extend my jeans a bit, and I can get like a bit of a diffuser effect going on. And it's really.
Do you know what the worst bit about this is?
I can walk upside down in a tunnel.
But apart from that, I come into the suspicion that the Corvair would have actually won this race better than it would have won the previous races.
Probably.
Yeah.
Because I think the lead car isn't quite as quick as that Cuda was.
Which is ironic considering it's basically the same event.
Yeah, but I think the Cuda gets caught in traffic in this event. The Cuda started on pole in the last one. Because a lot of this is basically the Forza AI being a bit, what the fuck? There we go. That was a good drift. I got a 4-star drift. I got an awesome drift.
Yeah.
I got the achievement for awesome drifting doing Speedway events. Sign of a good car. Multitasking. I mean, you can't argue with that. Boost doesn't have a perennium. No, he doesn't.
Isn't that car in GTA?
It adds weight.
Oh wait, that's the perennial.
Perennial. Yeah, do you know what perennial stands for?
No.
A long time.
Cool.
Do you know what mañana stands for?
No.
Tomorrow. That's why the car's really slow, because it means tomorrow in Spanish.
Yeah.
get it. Good.
No, can you please...
You'll arrive tomorrow, mañana.
Okay, yes.
Don't make me get Chicane in here to school you about the Spanish language. I'll have you know I'm very competent in the
Please.
Spanish language thanks to him there.
Please, he's far more interesting than you are. Get
I
him
can
in
say
here.
jefe,
What does that mean?
boss. I can say benjero.
Is Chicane fluent then, or...?
Yeah, he's
Is he
basically
just like-
Spanish.
I didn't know that, cool.
Oh, sorry, he's... No, wait, is he Puerto Rican? I don't know, he's some fucking...
I kind of assumed that he'd be
He's Hispanic. There you go, that's all you need to know. Or Latino. Aren't they the same thing? I don't know. I'm not very good at it. I'm an Englishman. We don't have a lot of races here.
We've got 3 of the... Well, we do, but they're all in London.
And, well, no, we basically have white and black. That's basically it.
Yeah, that's true. Can I get Middle Eastern?
I mean, technically Spanish people are white too, but it doesn't matter. This car has like 560 odd horsepower. I don't remember the exact figure. 565.
That Spanish people exist.
Yeah.
All I know, this is one of the worst cars we've built, and yet it's one of the most successful cars we've built today. So
it's clearly the
it
best
probably
car.
is the most successful car we've built today, actually.
Well, technically, you didn't build the Tesla.
I mean, building the Tesla wouldn't have done much. I'll be honest.
Drop the front tyre pressure to 2 psi,
I did,
and that was it.
and it didn't make it handle any better, but it did more
No.
around. So. Yeah, upgrading Tesla really wanted. I mean, maybe it would have made the rear end a bit stickier, but beyond that, you just end up with a slightly heavy Lotus that can't go above 140 miles an hour.
Can you adjust the final drive?
No, I don't think so.
Huh.
You can put a gearbox in the Leaf. You might be able to do the same on the Tesla. But if the Leaf's anything to go by, it makes the PI shoot up, so...
That makes sense.
Well, there's 2 stranded cars back here. Unless I'm about to lap the field because I'm doing so much better. Oh yeah, they are stranded cars because they're the cars that start on pole, so they must be. We've got a Coronet, a yellow one. Let's have a look at the front end. Yeah, there's a bit of damage on that. And I'm assuming it crashed into whatever's in front of us. Which probably is trying to go fast, but also has no aero whatsoever. Because apparently aerodynamics are important in cars that are shaped like wedges. Oh, it's the Dart Superstock. No, that might actually be limited by its gear ratios, actually.
Yeah, fair point.
Because I think that's only a 3-speed. And actually, yeah, that will be by its gear ratios, because I believe that car's actually C-class by default, like C424. So that'll literally be top of its PI, so that is running its stock gearbox, which can do about 120. So yeah, I think that will be having its own set of issues right there. I wouldn't want to be that guy. I don't care what you do. I wouldn't want to be like you.
I think you've won.
You reckon? Did you not gather the fact that I built a pretty good car when I ended up like in Indianapolis spinning out right at the end and ended up getting it restarted and going before they got like 2,000 miles into range?
No, I wasn't looking at that. I was busy doing anything else.
I don't want to know what your anything else is. Degenerate.
Wasn't actually being a degenerate.
You was thinking about being a degenerate though, wasn't you?
Oh well.
We are the champions, my friends. There we go. That was the CUDA. It was terrible, but it was great. It's 4-speed. Okay. And now we're going backwards. Just going backwards for some reason. Nope, the AI is going to try and go forwards. How long does it take for the actual AI to pass him? Oh, they're coming round now. Anyways, level 8 affinity with Plymouth. Like, we're ever going to drive a Plymouth again, but the thought counts. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Next time I'm going to be taking a look at the Euro Sedan Speedway event, because that's where European sedans go. Join us for that. Until then, farewell.
You know the fear, the sorrow that my heart holds in, knowing just where my hopes and dreams are going. I won't let you break. Got up in a war that you are not part of. Eyes on the slit of your father with love.